In this flow, we will focus on chest opening. Feel free to grab the blankets, the blocks, the pillow, anything that you like to add, and an extra props to maybe put underneath the chest or the head. So we're gonna start it straight away in child pose. Let's bring the big toes together. Keep the knees wide out. And before we melt the chest down, trying to move the hips a bit side to side. See how we feel today in our hips, our back. And then we're going to slide the arms forward. Drop your forehead down on the floor. And just take a moment to observe how we feel today. How is our body or mind doing? Relax the shoulders and allow your forehead to go deeper into the mat. Notice the way your belly falls in and out as you breathe in and out. Or take an exhale, pull your belly back to the spine, empty your stomach, and inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. And exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Inhale deeply through the nose. Let go. Allow the chest to melt deeper. Inhale, lift the forehead off the ground and start walking your hands forward, as far forward as you can to the front of the mat. Notice the length on both sides. Now your elbows are a little bit lifted away from the floor. Feel the pull of these hands walking forward. The chest lift up a little bit. And then on the exhale, press your shin bone, your knees, start to round the spine, chin to the chest, lift your back up a bit. Inhale, pull your hip back, drop your chest, start look forward between your hands, press the forearm down, the elbows as much as you can, and heads up. And then on the exhale, again, round the spine, press your palm, lift yourself back up tiny bit, squeeze your arms down. Inhale, drop. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, move back. Look between your hands. Exhale this time, slide and walk your hands forward as much as you can until your knees are almost right underneath the hips. But if the knees underneath the hip feel too much pressure on your shoulders, feel free to maybe move the hands a little bit back. I want you to find your space here. We are trying our best to keep your hip on top of the knees, and we don't want to put too much pressure on our neck, but rather than feel the length of both sides of our body. You can press your forehead, your chest, or your shin down at this point. Slightly pull the lower belly in. As you exhale, lengthen the spine even more. Press the arms a little bit more on the floor. In the puppy pose, let every exhalation melt your chest deeper. And every inhalation, allow your spine to lengthen a little bit more as well. And next inhale, we press the left hand, lift your back up tiny bit, press the floor away, And get lighter on the right hand. Sweep that right arm up in the circle from the front to the back. And exhale, same directions, bring that right hand down and press the chest on the floor. And this one, so we're gonna switch to the other side. Lift your back up tiny bit, press the right hand on the floor. Sweep that left arm up and create the biggest circle as you can. Exhale, press down, melt the heart down into the puppy. We do this, right and left, so come up. Don't worry if your hips shift forward a bit. Try and create a big circle. Exhale, drop, control, lower down as much as you can go. Inhale, left arm up, sweep it up. Combination of that shoulder mobility, chest and spine. Press one more time each. Inhale up on the right side. Sweep it up. Exhale. Down. Press the hand. Inhale up. Press down. Inhale. Round the spine, push the floor away, walk both hands right underneath roughly your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes, slide your legs back. Roll the shoulder forward, up, back, and down. We'll do that again. Pull the shoulder forward and round the upper back. Lift the shoulders up, back, and down. Squeeze your glutes and your thighs. You can lower the tummy down more if that feels more comfortable with your lower back. Any way that you can feel like there's a way for you to squeeze up the back, point your tippy toes, activate your legs as much as you can, rising up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push the floor away, squeeze your elbow, pulling the belly back. Moving back to the down dog. And start to adjust your feet, your hands if needed. Downward facing dog. Now we're going to try to get the hands wider than the shoulders, more than in general. You can keep your feet also wider than the hip as well if that feels more natural to you. Bend the knees. Pull the belly towards to your knees as much as you can. Like you want to compress the belly button towards to the leg. Bend the knees. We're trying to melt the chest down into the down dog. Trying to look down to the mat or even look up if that feels okay with your neck. Melt everything down. Compress and try to turn the eye of the elbows towards to each other. And on the exhale, shin to the chest, move the belly away from the knees, and we'll do that back and forth again. Bend the knees, press your belly, look down or between the hands or forward, like melting the heart down. Exhale, press, shin to the chest, round the spine. One more. Exhale, round the spine. Then we're going to drop the knees. Inhale, go for cow pose. You can move your hands right back underneath the shoulders. And on the exhale, round the spine, chin to the chest, cat pose. Inhale. Cow. Exhale. Cat, pull the chin to the chest. Inhale. Cow. Exhale. Cat. Inhale here, back to a tabletop again. Left hand on the floor. And right hand goes behind the head. And we'll make a circle. By making the circle, I like you to focus on keeping the hip square, frozen. Try not to wiggle the hip left and right way too much, all right? Now, focus on from the upper body, from the shoulders, Pull the elbow to the front, and you're gonna look on top of that tip of the elbow and make an elbow in a circle up towards to the ceiling, back and down. Again, we're making a circle and trying to keep the lower body stable as you're trying to promote that upper body to make the movement. Up. 3. One more. Up and point the elbow to the top. Open, keep the hips square as we can. And on the exhale, thread that right arm underneath the left elbow. Press the right shoulder down, ear on the floor. Extend the left arm over the ear. And we're gonna twist that out. Now keep the weight on top of the right knee as much as you can. Here's a few options. You can stay here with both knees on the floor, or tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off the ground and twist deeper. All right, we'll hold it here. You can also spin that left arm all the way to the back of the mat and place it behind the hand or in front of the right leg, and we're twisting. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back down. Drop the knee on the floor and gently make our way back to the tabletop positions. First inhale, go for cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale back to neutral, and we're going to do everything on the left side. So start with the hip square, left hand on the head, and we're pointing the elbow forward and roll it up to the ceiling, back and down in a circle. Notice that the hip is stable and frozen here while we're trying to get our upper body to move. Circle down 2, forward and up, circle 3, one more, and last one, you're gonna point it up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Thread the left arm underneath. Trying to move the body as forward as you can. Press the left shoulder and the head down. Right arm, walk forward. And feel the length on this right side. And you can try to walk that right hand all the way to the other side. Now, if you're good here, feel free to keep both knees on the floor or tuck that right toes, both toes actually, and then we're gonna try to lift the knees off the ground, slide the right foot back, or open up that right side. And of course, right hand can go bind or place it in front of that left thigh. Twist more by press the left shoulder, not the neck or the head. Keep it light and turn it out. A few more breaths. All right, then bring your knee down. If it's not there already, place your hands, both hands on the floor. And we go for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, tuck the toes, moving back to the down dog. Press the floor away, pushing the hips back. And on this next inhale, bend the knees, step both feet between the hands. Find your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. You can round the spine and come up. Squeeze the thighs. Lift the arms up. Open the arms out. in the cactus position, squeeze your back. Exhale, fold down, bend the knees. Place your hands, relax the shoulders. Inhale, find the flat back. One more time. Exhale, left foot step to the back of the mat. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms over. And on the exhale, arms are out and open. Squeeze the back. Or pause it right here. Sink your hip a little lower. And for some of you, might be feeling more comfortable if you place your hand behind the hip. Especially me, and I always put the pressure more into my lower back instead of getting to stretch the front hip. So place the hands behind the hips and think about lifting the chest up and create more space in the chest. Hold. Every inhale, chest lift, and you can look up as well. Hip forward is completely optional. 3, 2, 1. Place your hands down. Right in front, step the right knee back. Press down into a puppy pose. Push the floor away. Exhale, round the spine. Keep your hands right there where they are. Squeeze your glutes. Press down into like a Sphinx pose. Drop, bend the knees. Point your tippy toes. Sphinx pose. And on the exhale, careful your back. You can have your elbows on the floor first. Start engaging the core around the spine. Move back into a puppy again. And we're doing the same. Exhale, round the spine. And I want you to start connecting with the core. Don't just let everything sag down into the back. Keep the core engaged. Even that means that you have to put the elbow slowly, one thing at a time. That's fine, but keep the core really activated. And exhale, same go. Moving back to the puppy. And drag the hands back. Move your body back to the downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, step both feet between the hands. Flat back here, exhale, forward folds. Inhale, sweep the arms over. Exhale, open the arms out into that cactus. Feel free to bend the knee a little bit. I want to feel that chest popping forward, elbow squeezing down. And then come all the way down on the exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot step back. Front knee on the floor. And sweep the arms over. Exhale, open the arms out into cactus. So either keep the arms up here or hand goes behind the hip. Pushing the hip forward, optional. But we're trying to focus on that upper back, the chest. So lifting the chest. Create more space here and open the chest out as we exhale. Relax the shoulders. Activate the glutes fully. And observing. 4, 5. And then press your hands way forward. Move that left knee back and we press down into the puppy. Press again. Round the spine, make a movement, waving the spine into that belly down. Drop the forearms, squeeze the glutes, engaging the core. Whether with the elbow down one at a time or both, but control and observe. And on the exhale, push, moving back, engaging the core. Pressing down into the puppy. Or do that one more time. Round the spine, forward, forward, forward. Lift it up. Exhale. Press the floor. Drag the hands right back here. Tuck the toes, move back to the down dog. Exhale, step both feet to the front of the mat. Feet could be a little bit wider than the hip this time. Bend the knees and allow your back to round. Grab the opposite elbow. Relax your whole body. You can bend the knees as much as you like. Alright, then on the inhale, relax your spine. Let the back round and roll the spine. Come up one vertebra at a time. As you come up to the top, squeeze the glutes. Roll the shoulder up, back, and down. Then we're going to roll the neck in a circle. Reverse that circle. Inhale, sweep the arms over the head. Exhale, come all the way down, bend the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot step to the back of the mat, tuck the back toes, sweep the arms up into a crescent lunge. Exhale, arms are out and open into the cactus. Hands goes behind the hip again, and this time pushing that hip down and forward. Keep the leg strong as much as you can. Every inhalation, think about lifting the chest up. And every exhale, squeeze your back harder like you have a pen between your back. And all the loop, keep doing that one. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, one more. Exhale, squeeze. Nice. Then place your hands way far forward. Step back, drop the knees. Now my hip is over the knees, or at least trying to get that hip forward. Press the chest down into the puppy again. Now there's a few options. You can stay here. First, if your chest is not on the floor, you can keep the forehead down and just melt your heart down to the floor. Now for some of us, or maybe someday, you press the chest on the floor completely, and then make sure that your neck, it's not really carrying a lot of weight here, that you feel not too harsh on the neck. If you can manage to get your chest down, your shin would be on the floor, and you're going to slide the knees a little bit back and start lifting the knees up, right knee up and right knee down. Left knee up and left knee down. Don't worry if your chest is not on the floor, just keep melting the heart down. We're going to hold it here. Okay, for those who have lift the knee up, one at a time, you're going to try to lift both knees up. Hup. And hold. Wherever you are, melt the chest. Make sure that you don't compress your low back. If any of these poses feel discomfort in your back, please drop the knees. Hold it. 2, 1. Okay, we're going to try to make our way out of it. And we're going to get out of it. So slowly make your way back. Pull your hip back to the heels, round the spine, chin to the chest, into the rapid pose. You can even lift the back up and press the crown of the head down. See how you feel. Relax the shoulders. Nice. Then on the inhale, we're going to roll up. And on a kneeling position, sweep the arms over the head. Exhale, open the arms out, squeeze your back. Exhale, slide your hands forward, tuck your toes, moving back to the down dog. Bend the knees, step both feet forward, and find your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, flat back, one more. Exhale, right foot step to the back. And we're trying to go with the other side as well. Just lunge and basically the puppy press. So sweep the arms over the head. Exhale, open the arms out, and then maybe place your hands here and focus on lifting and lengthening. Hold. 2, squeeze the back. Notice any pressure on the low back. It's a way to get to know ourselves. 3, strong legs. 4, 5, press the hands down. Move the left foot back. And same goes, drop the knees. Press your chest down. Either the forehead, the chest, and just hang out here. And same goes with this side. If you feel like you can press the chest to touch the floor and it feels comfortable with your neck, you can start lifting the knees. But of course, it's maybe not like this every day, every single time, and that's completely okay. So you're gonna try your best to just focus on melting the chest down and create more space. A few more breaths. Exhale, moving back, Chaya pose. Drop the chin down. Inhale, roll up to the sitting positions and roll the shoulder up, back and down, and of course, roll the neck in a circle. Reverse that circle. Bring your hands behind the head, squeeze your back open. Exhale, chin to the chest, elbows towards together, pull down gently on the head. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, lower down, round your spine, round everything like a ball. Pause. Inhale, relax. Shoulder up, back and down. Sit out for a moment. Exhale, let it out. I hope this makes you feel good after the sessions. Feel free to lay down in Savasana and have a little bit of meditation if you prefer. And thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time.